Hi friends, in this video I'm going to compare the Lir Low D, the new Lir Low D, and the Kerry Busker. At the time of when this video was released, I just released a video comparing the Busker, the Howard, and the MK Pro Low Ds. But a good friend in our community, even before I released that video, said, hey, would you do me a favor and compare the Lir Low D and the Busker? And I thought, I knew I should have included the Lir into that conversation. So I'm going to just do the same thing. So I'm releasing that first video comparing the Howard, the Busker, and the MK Pro. And then this is coming out like 15 minutes later of between the Lir Low D and the Busker Low D. And I'm going to do what I did with the previous video. I'm going to play Carrickfergus on each. But then, since this is a specific comparison between these two whistles, I'm also going to play a scale because I want you to hear the comparison. Both play reasonably easily. Both play top to bottom well. But the concern is for you to hear the tone qualities of them, because at the bottom line, once you know the whistle plays fairly easily, you want to know what's it sound like, because you're after a tone, right? Okay, here is the Lir. I'm going to play up and down the scale, do an arpeggio, do some scale jumps, and then Carrickfergus on the Lir Low D. All right, that's the Lir. A little bit of traditional sort of a fuzzy tone to it, minimally breathy, plays fairly easily, slightly lower in volume, minimal difference of volume. It's a lower volume in the lower register and a slightly louder volume in the upper register, but it's a great whistle. I'm going to stop the recording and I'm going to warm the Busker up, and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I've warmed the Busker up enough, I think. I'll do the same thing with the Busker. I'll play scale all the way down and up, arpeggio, and octave jumps, and then Carrickfergus. the Kerry Busker. All right, so that's the Kerry Busker. I think there's still a little bit of volume inequality between the lower and the upper octave. The lower is a little lighter than the upper, but not quite this as much of a difference between the Busker and the Lir. The Busker has a little bit of that Kerry shizzle or sizzle, as Phil Hardy likes to say, but I think it's overall a very warm tone. I guess my thoughts on the two are, you know, it's likely that Phil doesn't have many, if any, Buskers left, so I'd probably run out and buy the Busker while it was still available. But the Lir is a beautiful whistle as well. My goal in this video was for you to hear both, because you want to fall in love with the tone of a whistle. And so that's why. So anyway, the Lir and the Kerry Busker Low Ds. I hope this was helpful, my friends. Until next time, this is Godshade. Happy Low D whistling.